The following content has been generated with artificial intelligence under minimal human supervision. The data presented may contain errors or inaccuracies. The opinions expressed in this content do not necessarily reflect the vision, position, or values of DigiAll. We recommend verifying critical information with additional sources before making decisions based on this content.
Welcome to DigiAll Tech News. Today is Monday, January 19th, 2026. I'm Kylie Brooks, and this is where technology becomes clear and engaging. South Korea and Italy forge a new partnership on artificial intelligence and semiconductor technology during a historic summit in Seoul. The AI race enters a new phase as OpenAI announces ads for ChatGPT, Anthropic's Claude Code gains viral traction, and Google unveils personal intelligence for Gemini. IBM releases a bold forecast. By 2030, AI won't just support businesses, it will define them. A sports journalist discovers AI-generated posts falsely reporting his death, highlighting the growing threat of AI misinformation. And as AI fatigue spreads, people are embracing the analog lifestyle with crafting, vinyl records, and tech-free gatherings. Let's start with some diplomatic news that has real implications for the tech world. Today, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung hosted Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni at the Blue House in Seoul. This is the first state visit by an Italian leader to South Korea in 19 years, which tells you how significant this is. The two leaders signed a memorandum of understanding focused on semiconductors, particularly chips that power AI technologies. They also committed to building resilient supply chains for critical minerals. Italy is one of South Korea's top 4 trading partners in the European Union, so this partnership makes a lot of strategic sense. And with South Korea being a global leader in chip manufacturing, this could have ripple effects across the entire AI industry. Now let's talk about what's been happening in the AI race, because things are moving fast. Earlier this week, we learned that OpenAI is preparing to introduce advertisements to ChatGPT. These ads will be influenced by your conversations and clearly labeled as sponsored. If you're a paid subscriber, you might have the option to go ad-free. Analysts say this move addresses OpenAI's significant revenue needs for data centers and scaling operations. Meanwhile, Anthropic's Claude Code has been going viral on social media. It's an AI coding tool that, interestingly enough, built itself. People are using it for what they're calling vibe coding, essentially using natural language prompts to accomplish tasks like organizing their desktop files, even if they have no coding experience. And then there's Google, which unveiled personal intelligence for Gemini. This integrates AI across apps like YouTube, Photos, and Gmail, bringing features like email summaries and writing assistants to their 3 billion Gmail users. The competition between these companies is intensifying, and honestly, it's hard to say who's winning right now. Speaking of the future of AI, IBM just released a fascinating report at the World Economic Forum in Davos. Their Institute for Business Value surveyed C-suite executives globally, and the findings are pretty striking. 64% of executives believe that by 2030, their competitive edge in AI will come from innovation, not just efficiency or cost-cutting. Muhammad Ali, Senior Vice President of IBM Consulting, put it bluntly, AI won't just support businesses, it will define them. The report predicts that winning companies will integrate AI into every decision and operation, own powerful AI assets, and rapidly bring innovations to market. IBM's Vice Chairman Gary Cohn compared AI's evolution to past technologies, noting it will happen gradually. The advice for businesses? Shape AI to fit your unique capabilities, foster rapid experimentation, and make AI fluency as essential as financial literacy for senior roles. Now for a story that's both bizarre and concerning. Yesterday, we learned about Cody Rourke, a Denver Broncos beat writer who discovered that AI-generated posts on Facebook were falsely reporting his death. A page called Wild Horse Warriors, which had over 6,000 followers, posted an AI-created image of Rourke holding a child with an RIP overlay. The caption claimed he died in a domestic violence incident and left behind a daughter he never actually had. Rourke told the Denver Post he was confused and disturbed, saying he thought this kind of thing only happened to high-profile celebrities. The page was taken down after the error surfaced, but it had been posting up to 4 fabricated Broncos stories daily. This echoes other AI mishaps, like when Google's AI overview wrongly labeled a Canadian folk musician as a convicted sex offender. These cases highlight just how easily AI can amplify falsehoods and erode trust in online information. And finally, let's end with a trend that might seem counterintuitive in a tech news podcast. People are getting tired of AI and they're doing something about it. According to a report from yesterday, arts and crafts retailer Michaels has seen a 136% surge in searches for analog hobbies over the past 6 months. Sales of guided craft kits grew 86% in 2025 and are expected to grow another 30 to 40% this year. Yarn kit searches? Up 1,200%. This goes beyond temporary digital detoxes. People are embracing sustained hobbies like knitting, reading physical books, and hosting tech-free gatherings. One 25-year-old from British Columbia has switched to a landline and a dumb phone, hosts craft nights, and collects vinyl and cassettes. AI researcher Avriel Epps notes that people are frustrated with what she calls AI slop, the fatigue and lack of originality. The analog lifestyle isn't about rejecting technology entirely. It's about reducing your digital footprint and reclaiming something tangible and slow in a world that feels increasingly automated. So to recap, South Korea and Italy are strengthening ties on AI and chips. The AI race between OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google is heating up with new products and revenue models. IBM predicts AI will define successful businesses by 2030. AI-generated misinformation continues to cause real harm to real people. And in response to all of this, many are finding comfort in analog hobbies and slower living. We'll continue to follow these stories as they develop. Thank you for staying informed with Digital Tech News. I'm Kylie Brooks. We'll be back with more updates as they develop.